Oh, hello, YouTube. Happy Tuesday. I am so glad to see you all here today. Let me know how my sound is coming across. If everything's sounding okay. Um, I just asked everyone in the chat what the weather is doing in their neck of the woods, 'cause I know a lot of people are dealing with a nasty storm system moving across the country. Actually, I think here in Florida, we may be getting some bad storms on Thursday. Last I heard, they were saying maybe Thursday we could get some bad storms coming across. Um, it is right at 70 degrees where I am right now, so pretty much just about perfect. I actually have my air conditioner off. Um so yeah, right now my weather here is pretty good, but it could get a little bit nasty later on this week. So prayers going out to everyone affected by the storm. I know parts of the country has gotten hit with some massive snowfall amounts, and just prayers to anyone who's being affected by the storm system. I hope everyone stays safe out there this week. And from what I hear, it's going to be quite an active weather pattern here for the next couple of weeks, maybe. So we'll have to see leading up to Christmas what happens with the weather. Um, so yeah, looks like we're getting a range of temperatures coming in. Um, I'm thinking the if you are being impacted by the storm system, it's not going to be good. But I'm not if you're not in the path of the system, you're probably not going to get anything. But if you are in the path of the storm system, please stay safe out there. Hi Sonia, welcome. So let me do some shout outs here. I know Sherry is here. Who's your prepping nurse? Sally is here, and Glenn, my mighty mods are in the house. Linda Farrow's here. Carrie's Culinary Crafts is here. Sheila Wixon is here. Betty Silsby's here. I am so glad to see everyone here. Um, wow, yeah. This is one of those weird storm systems that you are either getting hit really hard and heavy, or you don't get anything. So, hey Deborah. Um, Hi Teresa. To I am sure I didn't say that correctly. I am sorry, but my glasses are getting old, and it's hard to read some names sometimes. Welcome. I am so glad to see you here. Um so I do want to talk a little bit about yesterday's food pantry video, because I know that set off a lot of issues for people. I'll get back to that in a second. It actually does look like it is raining out here right now, so it looks like our rain's coming a little bit early. But yesterday's food pantry video. So I was um I used the word disappointed in the video, but I think disappointed was not the right word to use. I think hey bless mama, hey Tonette. Um I think people misunderstood disappointment for not being grateful, and I want to clarify that because I trust me, I was really grateful for what I got. I think the word I should have used was maybe shell shocked. I think that's a better term to use because with this food pantry, if you guys look at it in the context of what I usually get from this place when I go, because they went from hey, Scottish urban preppers in the house. Hey, David. Um, this place went from completely filling your car to not having anything. That they had a few things, but not really all that much, and they were trying to stretch out what they had so that everyone who was waiting got at least something. But in the context of what this place usually gives out, you could see the shocked looks on the volunteers' faces. You could tell this was not normal for them. You could tell that something was not right. So it wasn't just me being shocked at how little they were giving out. They truly were shell shocked that they didn't get anything in. Um so yeah, I think shell shocked is a better term to use for this because I feel bad that people misunderstood what I was trying to say because my whole point is that food pantries really need your donations. That's the bottom line. And for this pantry to have been hit that hard right before Christmas, I could guarantee you that every single food pantry across the country and probably overseas as well is in that same boat. So yeah, I am going to be utilizing the little bit that I was able to stock ahead of time. Thankfully, this food pantry has given out enough larger packages of chicken that I was able to break those packages down and put into smaller servings. So I have that to fall back on. Families, on the other hand, had to use what they were given. So they went yesterday expecting to have enough food to last for 2 weeks, and they were lucky to get enough for one meal. So yeah, shell shocked was is the term I think I should have used in that video. So oh, Tonette, I'm sorry to hear you are having some problems. We will definitely be praying that you are on the mend and feeling better soon. But yeah, so I am grateful that very grateful that I have what I was given. And in fact, my video for tonight, I'm not sure how well this is going to come across my computer camera, but I made um, meatloaf balls out of the ground turkey that I was given. So look for that video coming out later tonight. I'm working on um, getting that edited. So as when I'm done with the live stream, I'll finish editing that and getting that up and out. So yes, I will be utilizing my pantry this next month. So after this week here in Florida, schools are closed for the next month. And that means that substitute teachers will not have a paycheck coming in for the entire month. Plus, it takes a week once school starts back up again in order to get paid because they pay each week. So you work a week and then you get paid the next week. So even at that, it's going to take another week once school does start back up before the paychecks start coming back in again. So it is going to be a bit of a rough patch, I think. So I'm definitely going to be utilizing my preps. Y'all, please email me your go-to pantry meals that use cooked chicken, cooked turkey, and cooked ground beef because that's what you're going to be seeing a lot of this the next few weeks. So we're going to be doing a lot of pantry cleanout meals. So thank goodness I was able to at least get a little bit put back. My funeral home job is picking up a little bit. We usually get a little bit busier over the holidays. So I am picking up a few hours there. So I'm hoping I will have enough coming in from that job to pick up the slack for a few weeks. So we'll see. Um who Sally, I am actually looking into that. I am still orientating for online tutoring, so I do have orientation pay coming in, so that's going to help. And then once I get that going, I will have that coming in. I'm not sure if the LA school system gets an entire month off as well, or if they still do the online tutoring over the holiday break. I haven't figured out how any of that works out yet, but I do have orientation pay coming in from the tutoring job. But yes, I can. Because I have a master's degree, I actually could be hired into just about any school system here in Florida. I'm not sure if that's actually what I want to do yet. Um, I'm not sure I actually like it. I might like actual teaching if I got the same kids each time. They got to know me. They learned to respect my authority. See, being a substitute teacher. Oh, thank you so much, David. You are my very first super chat. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I appreciate that more than I can say. So yes, you are my very first super chat. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Um so yeah, substitute teaching is a lot different than being the regular teacher because when you substitute teach, the kids know that excuse me, they can pretty much do whatever they want. They they don't listen to you. Sorry about that. I think I swallowed the wrong way. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure I want to actually teach for a living or not. So I'm trying to decide exactly what I want to do. Um, I think I might really like the online tutoring thing. So I'm hoping I like that enough that I can maybe do that full time. So we'll see what happens when I actually start tutoring. So let me look at the chats here. So yeah, Deborah, it was one of those things. I knew that food pantries were having an issue and it still shocked me. So I can imagine what someone waiting in line that did not know the struggle that food pantries were having. I can only imagine what they felt when they saw their car trunk. Um so yeah, my heart really breaks for the families who were depending on that 2 weeks of food, especially. I think what made it even harder was knowing that that is the only time this food pantry is gonna be open this month. Because usually we get every 2 weeks, but because their their, regular 4th Monday pickup is during that Christmas break in between Christmas and New Year's, all of the food pantries are gonna be closed. So that means that this is the only time this month that this food pantry is going to be open, and for there to be so little and not even a 2 week supply, maybe enough for one meal for a family is really going to hurt a lot of families. So yeah, that hey, Orlando preppers in the house, welcome. I'm so glad to see you. So yeah, that was the whole point of yesterday's video, was to drive home the fact that food pantries really need your donations. If you are able to, please donate to your food pantry. And I've come across the question. I think I want to tackle tonight. I usually try to keep these live streams really lighthearted, but this question has really laid heavy on my heart. So I've seen this not only in my video, but I've seen it in other chat rooms. I heard this. If you watched Sutton Stays, the video she just did on her local food pantry, she talked to the person who runs the food pantry, that senior citizens are struggling with going into their local food pantries for help because they are being told that they need to save that food for younger people who need it. So that's my question. I guess, should senior citizens be put in the spot where they feel that they should stay away from getting help from their local food pantries because there's a family that might need it instead of them. So, in other words, should senior citizens put themselves in a spot where they are going hungry because they feel obligated to pass up on help from their food pantries? That's my question that I've been wrestling with all day long. As like, I really wasn't sure if we should even approach that. And is it sad that we even are in a spot where we have to think about things like this? So, let's see. Mm, wow. Um, yeah. Checking up on the chats here. So, um, yes. So, yeah, that seems to be something that is not being addressed. It's being felt by our senior population, of which I am one, but it's not really being addressed, I don't think. So, let's see. Yes, bless mama, I do know that is true. Um, and there are people that do have to live with their own conscience. They have to decide between themselves and whatever God or whatever it is that their spiritual side gravitates to. They have to wrestle with that. So it is it it is an issue that we're put in, that use people are having to choose whether to utilize help or not. So, oh, good night, Betty. I hope you have a great week, and that you're enjoying your holiday season. And I did get your Christmas card, so we will be doing some Christmas cards next week on the live stream. So I have been getting those in my post office box. So know that I appreciate all of those cards, and I will be uh looking through Christmas cards on next week's live stream. So that will be a lot of fun. Um so yeah, that's it's just one of those topics that seems like it touches off a lot of nerves, and I wasn't sure whether to even put yesterday's video up or not. So I put it up ready for comments that I knew would probably be coming in. So I was already mentally ready for those comments. Um, but yeah, it's just something that we are struggling with right now. I do really depend on that 2 week food supply twice a month. It really enables me to um utilize the little bit of food budget that I allot myself, because I look to see what I get from the food pantry, and then I'm able to take the little bit that I have to spend and plug those holes in so that I'm not wasting any of my grocery budget on things that I don't need. So I am going to have to go through my uh pantry to see what I have, what I can utilize. So yes, there will be a lot of pantry cleanout meals. Tonight's meal was a food pantry donation meal, so you guys will be seeing a lot of that. Um, yeah, so yeah, I am praying too that things don't get get much worse than they already are. So we're doing the best we can right now. So I will have to make sure that I get Mr. Bubba's food for him. So I do have enough carrots in my fridge for him because those last a while. So he should be set on carrots. Unfortunately, I can't keep his lettuce back very far in advance. So I will have to be making trips to the store to get his lettuce for him. Um, let's see. Yes, Carrie, that is a good idea. I think that that might be a good challenge for all of us as we're moving into the holidays is no spend uh freezer and pantry meals. So that sounds like um that sounds like a good challenge to join into. Oh, thank you, Orlando Prepper. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Um, all right, so on to fun things. Channel update. Everything is now monetized. I actually, you all saw I got my first super chat earlier, so I am so super excited about have having this part of my YouTube journey moving forward. I'm so excited to be able to bring you guys some really good cooking videos. I'm hoping to come up with some creative ways that we can clean our pantries out and come up with some good meals that will not cause us to have to spend money at the grocery store. So look for those. Um yeah, I'm I'm kind of like in between the food stamp thing. I keep applying. I qualify for medically needy help, so I get my insurance taken care of, but I make too much for food stamps. So I go figure that. I don't know who's in charge of figuring that, but their figures don't don't add up the way that mine do. Because yeah, here in Florida, I think that's the issue is each state's food stamp criteria is different. So yeah, I'm in that that bubble where I make too much to qualify for help, but I don't make enough to really have any extra income. So, oh, Orlando Prepper, that fried chicken was amazing. It was so good. So, yes, if you all didn't hear that secret tip about how to fix the perfect fried chicken after this live stream is over, I will link that video down below. So I do share the secret to getting perfect fried chicken. So yes, that chicken was awesome. Um yes, we are the price of everything is going up faster than our income. So we'll just keep on keeping on and doing what we can, find ways to save where we can. I was already warned that the electric bill is going up again in February. My electric bill in January was 119 a month. It is now 350 a month, and it's going up again in February. So they haven't said how much yet, just that it was already approved to be increased again. So I'm just kind of holding my breath and hoping that it's not going to be another huge increase, but we'll see. Um oh my goodness, Tona, I am so sorry you're not feeling good. I We will definitely be keeping you in our prayers, and I hope you could get some rest and that you feel better soon. So, yes, I was just kind of looking to catching up on the chat here. Um, oh my goodness, bless Mama. I am so sorry to hear that. Yes, our my water bill hasn't went up at all, but our sewer charge went up. Um, I was really surprised that my property tax didn't go up. We kept hearing that that was going up, but surprisingly, that didn't go up any. I was really shocked that my homeowner's insurance didn't go up. I had assumed because of the hurricane that my homeowner's insurance was going to skyrocket to help cover those costs, but surprisingly, it stayed the same. So thank God for those small miracles, because I really was holding my breath thinking that my homeowner's insurance was going to skyrocket. So we'll see what February brings with the electric bill increase. I'll keep you all updated when I find out what our next increase is going to be. So um let's see. So I haven't really done much holiday baking. I know my brain is scrolling all over the place today, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I just haven't gotten into much holiday baking yet. I keep waiting for the inspiration to hit me, and it hasn't hit yet. So we'll see. Maybe this next week, now that school's out and I'm home, maybe I'll have some time to start some holiday baking. Think Thank you for that, Katie. I never think about saving my medical bills, which I probably do need to do that. I actually do have to go on the 20th if y'all could kinda keep me in your prayers. I have to get my arm x-rayed. I have a lump kinda up in here, which is partly why I haven't done a lot of baking because it's been pretty painful to reach and to pick up and hold things. So the doctor did feel a lump in that spot. So we're getting that x-rayed and an ultrasound done on the 20th. I do have a cancer history, so I'm a little bit concerned. So I'm getting that x-rayed on the 20th. I'm actually kind of surprised I got in that soon. I figured it would take a lot longer to get in to get that x-rayed. You sure can, bless mama. I am more than happy to shout out other channels here, and anytime I do a live or a a video premiere, any of the moderators feel free to put people's websites up. If you click on the little dots next to a person's name, it will come up, go to channel, it will open their channel in a new tab, and then you can copy and paste their channel link into the chat. So anytime you guys know someone that has a channel, please feel free to post their channel links. So we will definitely check that channel out. Thanks for letting us know about that. I am always so grateful for the support that everyone has given me. So I have absolutely no issues with supporting other channels. So um be sure to check out Tasty New England. So she is a new channel, and just go over there and give her some love and tell her that Lori's Thrifty Kitchen Pantry sent you, and I will make sure that I pop over there after the live and subscribe to her as well. So thank you for that, bless mama. Let's see. Yep, there is the link. Thank you so much, Glenn. Thank you to my mighty mods for all of your hard work. I appreciate you guys a lot. So, yes, Christmas baking has not happened yet. I keep waiting for the Christmas spirit to hit, and it hasn't hit yet. Um, my tree is up. It actually isn't even plugged in right now because I forgot to plug it in before I started the live stream. But the tree is up, and that's about it. Um, oh, thank you, Orlando Prepper. Yes, if you guys could hit that like button for me, that really helps the channel out a lot. It helps other people find me after the live stream is over. When they replay the live stream, it really helps me out a lot. YouTube loves when people hit that button. So if you could could smash that thumbs up button for me, that would really help out a lot. Hey, Adventures with Danos in the house. Welcome. Oh, I'm so glad to see you here. I hope Jessica's feeling better, and I hope you guys are enjoying the holiday. So, um, yes, and if you leave a comment be in the comment section below the description box after the live stream, all of that really helps the channel out. It's something free that doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me out a whole lot. So all of that is very much appreciated. Oh, I am glad to hear that. So I hope she continues to heal and get back on her feet. Um, so yeah, holiday baking hasn't happened yet. I'm hoping the spirit hits me. I have stuff planned. I do want to make there's a candy that I make with Ritz crackers, melted chocolate, and peppermint extract. So it's like it's a kind of like a York peppermint patty knockoff, but it's really easy to do, and basically you just melt the chocolate, mix the extract in, and dip your crackers, and you're good to go. So I'm hoping to get at least those in. Um, oh, thank you for putting that link up, Glenn. I really appreciate that. Um, so I do want to get that done. There's another really fun candy that I usually make. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna take the funds this year to make it or not, but if you guys need an easy candy recipe, you just take the white chocolate almond bark or the vanilla chips and melt it, and then you mix in a box of Fruity Pebbles cereal. Just mix it up until it's coated, and then you spread it out then on a piece of wax paper and let it cool, and then you break it off into pieces. It is such a fun candy to make, especially at a party. People will be eating this candy and trying to figure out what it is that they're eating, and then when you tell them that it's Fruity Pebbles cereal, that's like their face lights up, and it's like all of their favorite childhood memories come flooding back in their brain, and it's like a light bulb comes on and their face lights up, it's just such a it's a fun candy to make. It's something different other than the regular chocolate candy type things. Oh, thanks for putting that link up, Sally. I appreciate that. Hey, Ashley, welcome. So that is a really fun candy to make that's really easy to do. It's one of my favorites because it's a nice break from chocolate. It's a nice fruity, fun festive looking candy that lasts a long time in the refrigerator. So yeah, Pamela, this kind of candy is really easy to do. It's basically just melting the almond bark and mixing the cereal in, and then spread out on a piece of wax paper. So I am not great at candy that you cook on the stove, but I do okay at just melting the the chocolate. So yes, I love the candy with the Fruity Pebbles, especially with if you have kids that will be eating the candy. That is a really fun candy to make for kids of all ages because I enjoy it myself. I admit that I love to snack on Fruity Pebbles. I I could uh splurge and get a box of Fruity Pebbles, and I don't put milk or anything on it, I just sit and snack on it, so that's one of my downfalls, so I don't buy it too often, but every now and then, I will buy a box of Fruity Pebbles. Let's see. Yes, Ashley, I was just mentioning that I'm kind of waiting for the Christmas spirit to hit to start my candy making and cookie baking, and it just hasn't hit yet. I keep waiting for it. I did start watching a couple Christmas movies I like. There's not too many Christmas movies I like. Um I did the other night watch the Muppet version of A Christmas Carol. That is one of my very favorite Christmas movies. That is probably about the best well done version of that movie that I think I've ever seen. Even with it being the using even with the Muppets, the human actors in this movie is phenomenal, along with the added dimension of the puppeteers doing the Muppet part with that was phenomenal. I love that movie. So I did watch that the other night. Um I also like the Flintstone version of that movie. So if you haven't seen the Flintstone version of A Christmas Carol yet, I think you might be able to watch that free on YouTube. So you search for it if you haven't seen that one. That is a one of the better versions of A Christmas Carol. It's the Flintstone one. Um, let's see. I'm not much of a touchy-feely Hallmark Christmas movie type of person. Uh, I like watching people get squished and blown up by stuff. So I've already mentioned that I'm weird that way. So I just embrace the weirdness. I like disaster movies. So if you all know of a good Christmas disaster movie where people get squished by stuff or blown up by stuff, let me know in the comments what that movie is because I would probably really like it. Um, oh, Ernest Saves Christmas. I love that one. I will have to make sure to watch that one. That is one of my few favorite Christmas movies. Um, yeah, Ernest Saves Christmas is a good one. Thanks for reminding me of that one. I will definitely be watching that one. Um, let's see. Ashley, my mom would sit for hour upon hour and watch Hallmark movie after Hallmark movie until my eyes couldn't take it anymore, and I would put on a book and my headphones. I was like, "No, I'm not doing it anymore." So, yes, I can relate. Um, let's see. So, yep, I am just not a touchy-feely movie type of person, so Um, I I I like a good disaster movie, so not not a lot of swear words. Some are okay, but I I like a lot of action, and it's yeah, I'm just kind of weird that way. Um and I've learned to embrace the weirdness, so it's all good. Let's see. Oh, that sounds really good. Yes, I love Twister. That's one of the few movies I have purchased, and I watch more than once. Yes, I am watching movies. Yes, Home Alone is a good one. Um, yeah, Christmas Vacation is another one. Um, yes, I Twister is a really good movie. It's one of those few when it came out in the theater, the sound experience was really pretty groundbreaking. The sound that movie had in the movie theater it's one of the few movies that I actually went to the theater to watch just for the sound experience. So that was a really cool movie. Um, let's see. Um, so usually there are a few movies I like to watch. So I will watch um I watch Rudolph, I watch Frosty. Those two are a given. Um, I actually watched The Little Drummer Boy, which is free on YouTube. Used to watch it all the time when I was little, growing up, and then they took it off the air, but you can still watch that, the original version, free on YouTube. I just watched that last night. Let's see. Hey, Salem, welcome. So I watch that. Usually I do watch It's a Wonderful Life on Christmas Eve. That's one of the few touchy-feely Christmas movies that I do watch. I go to church Christmas Eve, and I come home and I watch that, and then I usually go to bed and I come out maybe 2 days later when everything's over with. So, yeah, I'm just not a touchy-feely holiday person. So, let's see. But yeah, I It's a Wonderful Life is really the only feel-good Christmas movie that I watch, I think. So yeah. Oh, hey, Uncle Al. Oh, I really appreciate you coming in. I know this is your really busy time, and you're really doing a lot right now, so I appreciate you coming by. Um, yeah. Let's see. Yep. And Ashley, that show still makes me cry. That's one of the few things that I actually do tear up when I watch is that is one of them. I watch those. What else do I watch? There's a few the Flintstone Christmas ones. I like the Jetsons Christmas Carol one is a good one. Um, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I did sign up for Apple TV's free trial so I could watch Charlie Brown. I do have to go back and cancel that though because my opinion is that Apple TV sucks. And I'm just putting it out there. They don't have any kind of content that I am at all interested in. So I did the free thing so that I could watch Charlie Brown, and I'm going back and canceling it before they start charging my card. So um, I'll figure something out for next year for that one. Um, that is it. I probably need to watch Die Hard. That probably sounds like a movie I would really like. Hey, Christopher, welcome. Yep, yep. The Muppet Christmas Carol, I think, is the best version of that movie that I have seen. So that is a great version of that movie. And if you all like audiobooks, there is a version on Audibles called Saving Ebenezer. It is very well performed, and the book picks up where the Christmas Carol left off, if that makes any sense. So it is a phenomenal audiobook. It's all of the characters from the story is there, plus a new ghost that shows up. And it's a really, really good book. I enjoyed reading the book, and I enjoyed the audio version of the book even more. So if you like the story of A Christmas Carol, look for the book called Saving Ebenezer. If I can remember and when the live goes off, I will try to find the link for that book and leave it down below in the description box for you because that one is worth reading. It's a really good book. Let's see. Oh well, Sally, I really appreciate that you came back on. Let's see. Yes, Chrissy. Let's see. Um, yeah. So yeah, I need to remember to go back and cancel that after I watched Charlie Brown. So I just wonder how many people have actually done that. I'm sure I'm not the only one. So uh yeah, it would be interesting to know how many people signed up just so they could watch Charlie Brown and then cancel it. So that would be interesting to Google and see if those numbers come up. Um, yeah, I looked at the content they had, and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. Who watches this stuff? I already know that I'm weird with the kinds of things that I watch, but there was like nothing on there that even remotely interested me, let alone would warrant enough for me to pay that much of a membership each month. That is just crazy. Um, so yeah, oh, thanks for stopping by, and everyone, if you have not checked out Adventures with Dano yet, go check his channel out. He does a great job going into stores and checking the sale prices and the shortages, and it just really helps us all out a lot. So he puts out a video every day going into a store. So check his channel out if you haven't already. So um he's one that I watch every day, even if it's a store that I don't have here in Florida. I still go ahead and watch. So just if you get a chance, go check his channel out. Um, let's see. Chrissy, my shopping is done mainly because I shop for my pretty much for myself. I did go today. Ended I had to get a gift put together for work for our Christmas party on Saturday, so I got that that all taken care of today. But I ended up having to replace my food dehydrator. So I had gotten a thrift store dehydrator that quit on me. So on Black Friday, I ended up finding a sale on a really good food dehydrator, and I do utilize my food dehydrator. I use a lot on the produce that I get from the food pantry. A lot of it gets dehydrated and preserved. So I ended up I ended up replacing my food dehydrator. Chrissy, Mr. Bubba gets treat sticks, corn, and his other stuff all year long. So he's good for his Christmas present. Will probably be some fresh corn. So um let's see. So yes, I buy his Christmas present pretty much all year long when I buy his treat sticks. So um oh my goodness. Yes, Ashley, if you got something that didn't work right, make sure to get it sent back in. But yes, so I actually have the bananas that I got from the food pantry yesterday is in the dehydrator because they were actually going bad really fast. So I went ahead and dehydrated those to preserve them. Chrissy, yes, I'm ready. I have picked up some funeral home days, so I will be working there. I have some tutor orientation things that I'm finishing up, so I'm hoping I will be getting to work on that while I'm off. Um, so yeah, I'm just kind of going to enjoy this break and work on getting my arm x-rayed. Hopefully that comes back okay. We'll see what the x-ray shows. Sally, yes, I will have income coming in for orientation. I do get paid for that, yes. So this company is really good about that. I did have to pay for the fingerprinting, which I ended up having to pay for twice because my fingers curve. This is a natural curve. They had trouble rolling my fingerprints. So I had to pay to get those done twice, but they did build enough up in the orientation pay to cover the cost of the fingerprints. So that helped a lot. Let's see. Yeah, we need to take care of our fur babies. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Pamela. I hope you have a great night. So yeah, I think we're gonna start wrapping things up here. Um, yes, I am so sorry to hear that. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bless mama. Yes, there this time of the year for some reason does seem like there is a lot more loss this time of the year. Funeral home services seem like it picks up this time of the year. So I do think I will be picking up some more funeral services hopefully this next week. That will actually help some of the slack with the income. Yes, bless mama. I'm kind of in that boat. I do have family. I do have sisters and a brother, but we're not very close at all. I have a sister here that I talk to every now and then, but my other two sisters and my brother, I don't hear from at all. So yeah, it can be really tough. Welcome back, Glenn. We're gonna be wrapping things up here. So yes, we will be praying for your daughter-in-law because it will that first Christmas is really hard. My mom's been gone 4 years this week. So that that first first 2 years on me was really tough because I had never been on my own before. I always lived with my mom. So I'm actually still getting used to living on my own. I've not been on my own that all that long because my mom did everything for me. She took care of all the bills. She took care of the house. She took care of everything. When she died 4 years ago, believe it or not, I didn't even know how to write a check out. I had to pay the lawnmower service. I had to Google how to write a check because I had never written a check before. I didn't know how to write a check because my mom wrote the checks. So I had to figure everything out on my own. I'm still figuring this adulting thing out is not all that it's cracked up to be. I'm just putting it out there. Sometimes being an adult just sucks. There's nothing good about being an adult at times. So I'm still figuring this adulting thing out. So yeah, I'm still working on figuring things out. So it can be be really, really tough. So prayers for your daughter-in-law. Hey Kendra, welcome. Um, so I'm actually thinking about doing a maybe a Christmas Eve night after church, Christmas Day live, just for those of us who may not have family to spend the day with. That was actually a lot of fun doing that on Thanksgiving. So I may actually pop on sometime Christmas Eve night after church or Christmas Day in the afternoonish, just just to say hi and to give those of us who have no family someone to connect with for the day. That actually sounds like a good idea. Um, because yeah, I think there's a lot of us who are gonna be on our own that day. So I pretty much celebrate Christmas Eve at church, and then there's nothing. So I think I think that might be a really good thing to do. So let me think about that some more. I may do a poll on the community page to see when a good time might be, and and we'll plan something for those of us who have nowhere else to go and nothing else to do. So that actually sounds like a really great idea. Oh, Kendra, it's never too late to stop in. So we're working on kind of wrapping things out, and um yes, it's taken me 4 years to figure out how to do this holiday thing on my own. I actually last year was the first time I even put a Christmas tree up, because those first 2 years I was like, I worked all through the holiday, and I just was I couldn't deal with it, so I like didn't even put a tree up for the first 2 years I was on my own. Last year I put the tree up. I didn't decorate it, but I got it up. And I happened to mention that I had always wanted a purple Christmas tree, but I always had to do what my mom wanted, and she wanted red and white ornaments, so that's what I had. So I had the tree up. I didn't decorate it because I wasn't feeling the ornament part of it yet. So my sister went and bought a bunch of purple ornaments. So that's how I got my purple Christmas tree, was because I had always wanted a tree of my own, and I didn't really have an income to purchase Christmas ornaments with. So she went and got the the color Christmas ornaments that I wanted. So I did get the my purple ornaments on the Christmas tree this year. So it takes a while to figure things out. She Your blessed mama, your daughter-in-law will figure things out eventually. It just takes time. So I do know there's a lot of us in that boat. So oh, you have a great night, Uncle Al. I am so glad that you stopped in. You take care of yourself. So um yeah, um So yep, Christopher, it took me 2 years to even get my tree out of the box, let alone decorated, so it just takes baby steps, a step at a time. So yeah, that's partly I think why I just haven't gotten into the holiday baking thing yet. So we'll see maybe when my break starts, I'll feel like making some things. So we'll see. Um so yeah, I'm thinking a just a short live sometime either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Sounds like a really good idea because surprisingly on Thanksgiving when we did the Thanksgiving live, there was actually quite a few of us here. So that 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 really surprised me, and I'm glad it gives us all a chance to connect with each other. So I hope you all are having a great holiday season. So everyone, please stay safe out there. Uh, Glenn, that is quite all right. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to be here. A lot of times I'll just do impromptu premieres and different things, but um, so yeah, Christopher, I hear you. I think that's partly why I'm thinking that of a live might be a good idea. So I'll put a poll out and see when a good time might be, and we'll come up with something fun to do to look forward to. So maybe if I can figure out how to do it, maybe I'll do a live cooking show or something. I'll come up with a way to do something fun. So we will look forward to that, and yeah, I think we're gonna wrap things up here. Sheila, you have a great night. Scottish Urban Prepper, thank you again so much for the super chat. My very first super chat for the channel. It just really means a lot to me. So thank you so much. And everyone stay safe out there this week. That weather is crazy weird out there right now. So everyone stay safe. Yes, we are blessed. Oh, happy Hickman Homestead. Yes, we are wrapping things up, I think. Um I'm surprised my voice has held out as long as it did. I woke up with a little bit of a cold this morning. I was supposed to play with the praise team at a Christmas party this afternoon, and I decided to pass on it because I didn't want to spread around whatever this was that I have. So I decided to stay home today. Uh so yeah, that weather is just really crazy right now. So everyone stay safe out there. If you are getting hit with the ice and the snow, just know that our prayers are with you guys, and then stay safe out there, and I hope everyone has a blessed holiday week coming up. Enjoy yourselves, and everyone have a great holiday week. And I will see you guys all on the next video. Bye. And please hit that like button on your way out. That really helps me a lot. So I will see you guys later. Bye.